Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the 51s and the Stars. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one.
51. Second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this is taken in for out number one. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Feller into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Down and away, ball one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on it. Now in the box, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Trout leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Luna ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he is in there. At the plate, Ted Williams. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now at the plate, George Brett. And their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Bautista has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped toward the second baseman. Lindor is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's stepping into the box, Edgar Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Murray.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out. 1 away. Settling in now, Mike Napoli. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Bob Feller, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Davis is over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swinging a ground ball to third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. On the move is Trout from first. A pitch out. The throw. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. In now, Ted Williams. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Manuel Luna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's safe.
The 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a bunt attempt here. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he's safe. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. And he fouls this one off. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he is in there. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just got a piece up the line. Rolls foul for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Davis.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Attention, please.
Jose Reyes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. Once more a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Pitch out, nothing doing. Reyes stands at second with no outs. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. And now they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff.
He got it safe.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get into the box. Bob Feller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hector. Heller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, gone into the upper deck. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 to him now. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Off and running is Lindor. A little bouncer. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. He'll try it one more time for second. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bautista coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 3 runs already home here. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Luna. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Stepping up now, Bob Feller. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. On the move again from first. Strike taken to throw. Throw won't get him. Running yet again for second. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he's off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to...
Threw it right past him. Darren O'Day enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Bob Feller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Luna. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Reyes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, and he's safe. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out toward shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now another 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. O'Day is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Ted Williams. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Napoli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Darren O'Day. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Feller sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's J.D. Martinez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 the count. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Digging in, George Brett, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Cut fastball in. Inside. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Shot weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. And the runner's breaking for third. He stays alive, still 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Gordon takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So digging in now, Eddie Murray, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing.
And the catcher grabs it. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Manuel Luna. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to...
Oh, wow, what a stop. How about that? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Reyes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
A check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the 51s and the Lightning. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lindor.
To short. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Standing in, Manuel Luna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Mookie.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Line towards center field. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. Digging in, Christian Yelich. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. Slow bouncer to the right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Javier Baez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bautista is there, and he puts this one away for. So striding in, Chris Davis, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is down. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Popped him up. Realmuto is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the.
A swing and a miss. That. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right, Harper.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And it's fouled away. Feller is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is. Now to the plate, Mike Napoli, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the 51s and the Indians. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. And we are
leading off with the 51.
Here comes the first pitch.
Francisco.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second, third baseman, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Luna has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in, Chris Davis, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. From the stretch. Fouled off. Luna stands at third with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. Digging in now, George Brett. He'll lead things off.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Brett.
And he fouls this one off. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one runs up high, ball one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Now in the box, Yogi Berra. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time.
And we'll have to. Giancarlo. Stanton now.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
On deck is Jose Bautista. 3-1 the count now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Missed with a slider.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And the curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Bautista is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy.
Leading off for the Indians, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Steve Pierce. Now pitch on the way.
Fielder, Steve Pierce.
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
You know what I'm seeing?
Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2. No balls and 1 strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Now at the plate, Bob Feller, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Bob Feller.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Popped him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manuel Luna, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. He's running. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So now infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 3 runs already home here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Darren O'Day is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Batista. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bautista giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing. And a miss as he ran. So 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Encarnacion calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Mike Napoli now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hit to short. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darren O'Day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. And he pops up the bunt attempt. He'll try it again from first. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Napoli, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now he's on the move again for second. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. On to Encarnacion at first. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. In now, Steve Pearce. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Started to go around, but I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that,
got him looking, and that. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Francisco Lindor.
One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Popped him up. Farah has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Manuel Luna, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls.
And we'll have to leave it there. And now Bryce Harper as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And Bruce Sutter takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Into the box.
Left fielder.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners off for second. Hit swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. High pop-up. Ramirez waits on it. And that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Brett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra.
The count is 1-2.
Waved at and missed for the. Here's Mike Napoli now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Mike Napoli.
Popped him up. Brett is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Darren O'Day. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Murphy has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Steve Pierce. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw on to Davis takes care of him. And at the plate, Jose Ramirez, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Way out in front. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready now, Manuel Luna. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Luna, the runner at second, with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until
Jackie Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Fouled away. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Another 2-2 offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Mike Napoli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. J.D. Martinez. They look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
I got the count 0-2.
Napoli at second with 2 down. And there's strike 3, so we'll see. John Axford, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. So the batting order. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Number 8.
Digging in, Yogi Berra, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Felipe Vasquez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Popped him up. Napoli is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Vasquez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight, and he's into second safely with a stolen base. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Dylan Betances will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And 0-2 count to from the oldest. Settling in now, George. Brett.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he'll reach second now with one away. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Runner's on his way to third. Fouled off. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys will call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now with the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Ramirez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third. And no advance. It's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. Lindor leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted into center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with two away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. On to Encarnacion. Now batting, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Davis into foul territory, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a start.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Riding in, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So striding in, Mike Napoli trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it.
Threw it right past him. Lou Trevino is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think it becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And he lays off for a ball. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Popped high in the air. Ramirez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Strike. Into the box. Dale Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to short. Luna right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, George Brett looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't take it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Standing in, Yogi Berra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Darren O'Day is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, first pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. O'Day has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Blake Trinan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single in his first try. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Luna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little dribbler down the line. Brett is there for it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that Edwin Encarnacion ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Count still at 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So stepping, Vladimir Guerrero. Called on. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the second run will score as well. Digging in now, George Brett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Lou Trevino answers the call from the pen here in the 4th. As they did. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Here's a high pop-up. Brett shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a look over to first. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over. This is line to left. And Bautista has a base hit. Long throw to third. Caught in quite a quandary there as he's tagged out. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bautista coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in, Yogi Berra. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Runners going. In there, now the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Popped him up. Luna ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And that one stayed up a little high.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Napoli, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
J.D. Martinez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Off and running is Lindor. A pitch out, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a miss at a big. Dylan Betances takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Betances sets 1-1 on its way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. 0-1 the count. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bautista coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first. He'll think twice. Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
He's running. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. 2 gone. Into the box now, George Brett. He was a ground out victim last time up. Harper running from first. Hard on the ground toward short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Nate Jones enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Murphy's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. In now, Aaron Judge. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs
a swing and a miss. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra. He's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Started to go around. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Gordon leads off second with nobody out. Still even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Runner at second, 1 away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And Napoli's fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Dylan Betances. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Edwin Encarnacion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
So they'll go to the Steve Pierce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that. Bringing it deep.
Bryce Harper.
He's set and the pitch.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pierce. 1 away. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. Hits are even. 7 apiece. Wade Davis enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready once again, Manuel Luna. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is looked at for ball 3.
Walks are never good.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
He's safe.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's a pop-up now. Lindor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a big moment in the ball game here. Yogi Berra, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. John Axford takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A shot down the first baseline. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Batista is going to have room out there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he is in there. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jose Reyes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-2 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Number 9.
At the plate, D. Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Murphy is up with it, and Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Stepping into the quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. Gordon stands at first with 1 out. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. He's running again. That's a strike. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he was a big...